There are some days, like yesterday, where I have a very clear idea for what I'm going to film and what the day is going to look like. And then there are days like today where it's more about going with the flow. Our friend Mia is in town from Pittsburgh, passing through Portland. So it's kind of a family day. It's kind of just a day of spending time with friends and just relaxing a bit. It's a Friday. It is 9:30, and yeah, I'm not gonna try to force anything today. I'm not gonna try to force this video to go one way or another. Just going to try to enjoy my time with my pals.
Make another thing of coffee. We don't have to do it right now.
Yeah,
honestly.
Oh boy, Mia's got a breakfast sandwich.
Oh boy.
Wow.
Hello, vlog. Again. Mia didn't make it in yesterday.
It was while we were doing bean-dog stuff.
I really like the big dog stuff. I was almost thinking about maybe trying one, and then I was like,
There are
This
8
morning at 5
more,
a.m.
and they're not that good.
my was like, do you think that wasn't okay? I was like, I think I remember hearing about this. Is she from Maryland?
Alright, where are we going, guys?
No, I don't think so.
we're going to Lupin's house.
Lupin's house. Lupin, say hi to Finley.
Simple as that. No trying. Everything will be okay. Yeah.
I have loved having this apartment where it's just me and Jewel, but yeah, being over at Lupin's earlier reminded me how nice it is to live in a big old house with friends, with roommates, to live more communally. I read this book, Everyday Utopia, by Kristen Godsey, about a year ago, and it really opened my eyes to how much we are suffering as a culture, as a society, because we're all living in these kind of nuclear family homes. Humans we are meant to live communally. We do better when we live communally. And yeah, being at Lupin's, I was like struck with this vision of a potential future where, and this is not anything new, but my fantasy land, and this is a bit extravagant, I would be happy with a lesser version of this, but I was picturing basically a big antique farmhouse that sort of serves as the common house. It's the communal kitchen, the communal gathering spaces, dining halls, maybe a workshop, maybe a pottery studio, just a big old communal farmhouse. And then sort of around that farmhouse, you could build ultra sustainable, kind of modern, fancy architecture, smaller houses, and those could be sort of the dwelling units so that people can have their own private spaces, their own homes. And you could have goats and chickens and maybe a cow and a hobby farm and a garden. And yeah, I don't know. I guess that's my fantasy. I have no interest in having a fancy car or fancy clothes or being exorbitantly wealthy, but I would love to one day live in a big, beautiful antique house, either with my friends or in very close proximity to my friends. Everyday Utopia, great book. Highly recommend it. It's pretty radical. Well,
just the house.
There's the big communal house.
That's the big communal house.
Yep, and then there's like the smaller dwelling units.
This is the dwelling unit.
Yeah.
These are all dwelling units.
Yeah.
What's that?
The dwelling unit.
With a green roof.
Yeah. Just like those like eco-friendly tiny homes.
Mm-hmm. Very nice.
What do you think? Feasible? Fantasyland.
If you're rich, yeah.
Yeah, it would definitely take some money.
What is this plan here?